Hi guys, it's Geneva. I just want to say hi. I know it's been a while, but I do have a video for you today. And before I get into it, I just want to say I hope that wherever you find yourself this season, whether it's at school, during finals, having just finished, at work, with your family, far apart from everybody, on vacation, wherever you are, I hope that this approaching holiday season finds you well and that you are on a happy, healthy path. So today's video is going to be a little bit of a change of pace from the videos that I've previously made. I had an experience earlier today that I really I literally had this pit in my stomach, and I knew that it would not go away until I talked it out and just got it recorded for you guys. So with that being said, this video is not going to be particularly fun. If you're not in the mood for it, you don't have to watch, but if you want to see something that I was trying to just very honestly communicate, I really recommend watching, and I would be so grateful if you stayed to the end. Not all of you will agree with what I'm going to say today. Not all of you will have the same opinion as me or want to hear what I'm saying, but just know that I'm not saying this for any other reason than I knew that I had to, and I knew that to be authentic and just show you where I'm at, what you're about to see, that's where I'm at. And so that's why I chose to share it, and that's why I hope you give me the time and you watch it. You know, sometimes I don't really have anything that I feel really needs to be out there. But today I do. So I've been trying to figure out what I'm kind of up to with my YouTube channel, why I'm making videos, why I'm doing the things I'm doing in my life, what are my motivation behind these changes, and I've been really feeling like I've been wanting to share them with you guys, because I don't know that I've really done that before, or that that's really come across. So a lot of you might know or might not know that I've been making some lifestyle changes, and that I've had a mostly vegan diet since about March or April of last year. Now that time frame also includes pretty much the entire time it's been a transition, you know, like over Thanksgiving I ate a bunch of cheese. That's definitely not vegan, but if you look at my choices as a whole, it's fair to say that I've had a mostly vegan diet, and I'm just kind of in the process of educating myself and figuring out what my motivations are, what changes I want to make, and kind of figuring out what, you know, after those things, where do I end up? What kind of lifestyle do I have? So a lot of that is very much still in the formation, and that's kind of why I wanted to start a YouTube channel to begin with, to kind of document that and in a way kind of prove that I was like in this and passionate about this, and like, look, I'm posting it on the internet, like, you know, that means something. Supporting a lifestyle that causes less cruelty was just kind of an added bonus, and it's definitely something that I've my connection to that motivation has definitely grown, and that's been a strong reason why I've maintained these lifestyle changes for the most part over the past few months. So I was watching a video by Mel from Raw Nourishment. She mentioned that she was going to rewatch the film Earthlings, and I've never seen the film. I know the gist of it. I've seen a bunch of other documentaries, but these are the ones that, you know, air on Netflix, and like don't always need a viewer discretion warning for the graphic content. So I've never seen Earthlings. In my mind, I've built it up as kind of this like end all, like you might have seen the other films, but you don't know until you've seen this one. And I watched the trailer today. I've seen a total of like 2.5 minutes you know, just thrown together, well, not thrown together, but, you know, patched together to, as a preview for this film. This one I just could not watch. I was sitting there with my cat on my lap, and I literally had to cover my eyes. It's really hard to see the truth about where your food comes from if you eat certain things. And I'm not some sort of born and raised vegan or vegetarian. I grew up eating a pretty standard American diet, except for the fact that the dairy has always kind of irritated my stomach, so I kind of have limited that in the past. But to see the combination of slaughterhouses and fishing, and they showed a clip from the circus and clips from animal testing, and hunting and things like that. To see all of those just like flash before your face over the course of a couple minutes really just hit me how much I don't want to support this system. That's kind of the only way I can put it, because I think if you phrase it any other way, if you say, like, I don't know, I think there's ways that people try to justify it, like, oh, it's supply and demand, you know, we want to eat meat and that's just what needs to happen to make it on this, at this scale. Or, you know, like, it's natural to eat meat. And my opinion on that isn't quite fully formed at this point. I don't really think it's fundamentally wrong to eat another being and to have it die for you to do that, but I think that it is in no means necessary to produce meat the way that we produce it, right? And that being said, you know, this just goes to show that the kind of experiment that I've been on to see what life is like if you just consume plants, I'm very strongly encouraged by this experience to keep on that path and see where it takes me, because, you know, I haven't really lost any friends over this. There's been a couple people who've questioned why I'm doing this, and I either explain and that's that, or, you know, there's kind of a difference in thought and we were kind of heading in separate directions anyway. I've gained some weight, but nothing beyond superficial weight gain, and I have definitely felt the best physically and mentally and emotionally that I have in a long time eating this way. And so for me, that was enough motivation initially, and I've always known that reducing cruelty to animals was an upside of making these choices, and now I really, really have graphic memories to support that. And so now I think that although I might still, you know, slip up and not always have a completely vegan diet, I don't think it will be hard to be vegetarian or hard to be vegan at all. I think that in light that slip-ups are probably going to happen, I'm not going to make myself feel bad, but I will always remember that there is an ethical reason why I'm doing this. And that's kind of how I know that it'll last, you know? That's how I know that I'm committed to making it last. What happened today was kind of, I think, a key step in my educating myself on how I'm going to live my life. And, you know, I got really emotional, and I'm a pretty emotional person. For any of you who have spent some time with me, you probably see me cry at least once. That's just kind of what happens. But I think this is definitely something that is worth getting emotional about. And you know, I find it really hard to control my emotions when I'm just reacting to something that I feel very strongly about. Thank you so much for everyone who stayed to the end of this video. I really, really appreciate you giving me your time today, and I hope that you were informed or intrigued or provoked in some way by what you saw today. My goal is really just to share with you guys and kind of educate as I'm educating myself, to kind of just go along with that and show you what comes up. So thank you again for watching. It really means the world to me. And I will see you again soon in probably a more upbeat video. Thank you.